You're 10 minutes into the pitch. The problem you've identified is undeniable, your solution is elegant, and the investors are leaning in. Then you click over to the product slide, and the energy in the room immediately stalls. The engaging questions stop. The investors settle back into their chairs, trading their active curiosity for rigid, polite nodding. You are still talking, but they have checked out. 3 days later, the email arrives. It's complimentary and well-wishing, but it passes on the investment. It's the classic soft no. Founders usually blame the product itself. They assume the MVP is too raw, the engineering isn't sophisticated enough, or their own pedigree lacks the necessary prestige. In most cases, the rejection has little to do with the quality of the engineering. Structural flaws in the information layout trigger skepticism long before the investor evaluates the product's actual utility. Investors actively hunt for risk. They want to see a founder who understands exactly where the friction points lie in their own business model. That sudden silence in the room comes from a specific structural mistake on the product slide. You accidentally inflated the investor's perception of risk at the exact moment you should have been collapsing it. We are going to isolate the moment you lose the thread and look at how to restructure the deck to strip away that investor hesitation. Mastering these specific slide transitions allows you to guide the room's attention exactly where it needs to be. The confusion starts with the boundary between two slides. The solution slide is a conceptual space, explaining why the product matters and defining high-level benefits. The product slide is a tangible space. Here, you must prove how the product works. Founders often use the product slide to repeat high-level benefits, treating it like a redundant extension of the solution section. You can spot this mistake immediately. Instead of showing the interface or hardware in action, the founder uses dense bullet points to explain the functionality. This early Airbnb slide shows the search, review, and booking flow. By providing these specific interface mockups, they used visual evidence to bridge the gap between their idea and reality. Substituting an explanation for visual proof destroys your credibility. It forces the investor to imagine the product's existence rather than simply verifying it. A high-performing product slide removes hesitation by answering key features deliver those results. Third, what is the future roadmap? Fourth, what UX makes people love it? The most common unforced error is answering the third question before you answer the first one. Founders frequently pitch future roadmaps and nuanced UX before the investor understands the product's basic mechanics. This forces the investor to burn mental energy trying to reverse engineer your core product while you speak. Your remaining points simply bounce off them. This out-of-sequence delivery creates cognitive load that investors cannot manage. They trigger a defense mechanism. They nod, wait for the meeting to end, and pass. Rapidly funded startups rely on optimized decks. These founders systematically eliminate the structural friction that leads to an investor rejection. Correct sequencing changes the dynamic. Visual proof moves the conversation past product verification and into the logistics of scaling the business. Review your deck tonight. Read it out loud, slide by slide, and identify the exact moment you stop showing your product and start explaining it. That is where you are losing the room. To skip the trial and error, you can access our VC-ready pitch deck kit for $497 through the link in the description. It features a 16-slide Canva deck with tech-forward and clinical professional themes designed to professional standards. You also get the slide-by-slide VC instruction guide. It's a 16-page manual built to counter the investor psychology we've discussed today. Arm yourself with the right structural toolkit before your next meeting and turn that investor hesitation into a yes.